Even though he has been one of the most humble superstars of his generation, Albert Pujols' career has been filled with drama. It's been mainly his heart-stopping homers, but there was a lot of drama when he left town 11 years ago. And tonight, in our Sports Plus Spotlight story, with the help of editor Randy Schwenker, we go back in time to the day he left, to the statue which still stands. As big and beautiful as the statue is, not many know it still exists. It's bold, 10 feet high, and 1,100 pounds of bronze, sculpted by Harry Weber and owned by the Pujols Family Foundation. But because of one announcement 11 years ago, it has languished in obscurity in the shadows of Westport Plaza.
Good evening, California. Here he comes. A disappointing day for Cardinal Nation as the best player of his era, Albert Pujols, signs a free agent contract with the Los Angeles Angels.
I almost felt like sick physically, and so I immediately got on the phone with a few of the guys that worked with me, told them to pack up, we're leaving now.
December 8th, 2011, about 10:30 in the morning, and we were just in shock.
Albert Pujols left town on a 10-year deal worth $240 million from the Angels, a moment which evoked an affluence of emotion.
I was bitter and angry.
Pulse of the city that moment.
You know, it ran the gamut of being disappointed, of being angry at the Cardinals, angry at Albert. People were just really upset because they knew what they were losing.
There was a lot of pain there, to be honest.
My immediate reaction, like anything that you're so involved in, it's like almost like immediate failure or you're like a depression. It's just like such a letdown.
Perhaps the family let down the most were the Hannons. From left to right, Pat Sr., Pat Jr., and Dave. 50 years in the restaurant business, including Pujols 5 at Westport, a wildly popular 12,000 square foot restaurant which opened in 2006 and served as many as 700 in a single night. But after Albert opted for Anaheim,
It killed me.
It was hard. We're getting hundreds of hate emails every day. They were throwing stuff at it.
We had to put a guard on the statue.
We were the only place that the public could take it out on.
The abandoned restaurant with the picture still hanging still exists in Westport. But 2 months after the announcement, they had to change the name of the restaurant. And with a dramatically declining business, they shut the doors in 2017. However, no hard feelings with Albert from the Hannon family. What would you say to Albert if you saw him on the street?
Well, I'd wish him continued success, and sorry it didn't work out.
A swing, and there it goes! Left field, way back! That's home run number 700!
Obviously, his return to St. Louis has worked out. The man who lost him brought him back 11 years later.
To show you how much he really wanted to be back here, he took a red eye. And so when you think about like the timing of all this, it's 9, 10 o'clock at night, East Coast time, and he's planning on jumping on a plane 4 or 5 hours from now to fly to West Palm that night. And that's of course when we had him walk in through the back gates, let him get settled.
Albert hits one a ton!
Albert settled into a scintillating season.
In terms of storylines, it's this and Kurt Warner, right? It's got to be those two.
And with the statue still in place and the milestone achieved, the Hannon family has one last idea for a restaurant.
Yeah, we'll call it Albert's 700.
Every Cardinal is out of the dugout congratulating Albert Pujols.